Debonair. Okay.
Good, y'all. Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Once again, man, shout out to y'all. Y'all are the ghosts if you haven't already. Please make sure you add me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All the information is in the description. All the links are in the About page. Y'all go ahead. Y'all click away. I had somebody send this to me on TikTok. They saw the other video. If I remember, I put the eye at the top and I put the link in the description. They saw the other video that I did regarding the South Carolina judge. And I was basically saying, like, yo, you can't trust these people in high places because of ABC 123. I can't remember what I was saying verbatim. But this lady sends me this video. Was like, hey, I just saw your video on this, that, and third. I don't know if you know about this, but there's a pastor that ran a mega church or whatever case may be called Gateway or whatever. And he was arrested for similar crimes. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, what is happening? What's going on? So of course, here I am. First of all, shout out to her for sending this video to me. But yeah, man, like I said in that other video, again regarding the South Carolina judge doing these crazy things. This is the reason why I don't trust these people. I don't give a damn about you being a pastor. I don't care about you being a a judge in South Carolina, Georgia, New York, whatever the hell you're from. I don't care. A police officer, a chief, a goddamn firefighter, damn greeter at Walmart. I don't know you, and I don't care to get to know you. You are a stranger, and in the back of my mind, you are some sort of a threat to me and or a child. I ain't got kids yet, but damn. This is one of the reasons why I am terrified of having kids, y'all, because if I had word on something like this, best believe I'm pulling up and it damn sure ain't to say hi. I'm telling y'all right the hell now. So here we have Robert Morris, who is a pastor at a Texas megachurch, one of the megachurch founders, pleads guilty to child, crimes. Let's get into this video, y'all, without further ado.
Gateway Church founder Robert Morris pleaded guilty Thursday afternoon to 5 counts of child sex abuse charges. According to the plea agreement, Morris received a sentence of 10 years probation, with the first 6 months to be spent in an Oklahoma jail. He is also required to register as a sex offender for life and pay his accuser, Cindy Clemishire, $270,000. Clemishire says the abuse started in the 1980s when she was just 12 years old and continued for several years. In June of last year, Morris resigned from Gateway Church after the allegations were made public.
Oh, first of all, the only reason why he resigned is because the allegations were made public, which means even after all this stuff started hitting the fan, he was still the pastor. He was still working. He didn't give a damn. He didn't even step down. He only stepped down after they were made public. We'll put a pin in that and come back to it if I remember. This has been going on with that girl when she was 12 years old since the 80s. How many other women do y'all think he was doing these? Little girls, I should say, because they're women now. But back then, how many other kids do you think he was doing this to? From the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010. Damn near 40 years. He probably been doing this before the 80s also too as well. Disgusting. Y'all love putting these people on these high-ass pedestals. I don't know why. Y'all do this with celebrities. Y'all do this with these streamers. Y'all do this with all this other nonsense. I don't trust none of these damn people because at the end of the day, these people are weird as hell. I know some of these celebrities. Again, y'all, I live literally right outside Miami. All the celebrities come here to Miami. I done met a lot of them. Hell, some of them I know. Some of them I even got their phone number. They're weird as hell off camera, bro. I have been in situations where I could have collabed with a very well-known, I'm not gonna say who, but a very well-known a streamer. And I turned it down after seeing how Buddy was acting. We was at South Beach. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe he acting stupid like this for clicks and views. But I'm looking around, I'm like, I don't see no cameras. So Buddy just acting like this just to act like this? No, let me go ahead and get up out here. Let me explain something to y'all, man. I only got 5,000 subscribers. I am happy with the amount of subscribers I have. I don't care to be 100,000 this and million subscribers that. I don't care about any of that. Like I told y'all, man, once I hit 20,000 subscribers, I'm good. I'm checking out after that. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. I don't want to get too big because when you get too big, you start being around these damn, these ditties. You have to be friends with these ditties. You got to go out and eat with them. And I'm not on any of that type of time, bro. I will turn people down quick, fast, in a hurry. I've done it before, and I will continue to do so, especially if I feel like my energy and if it's just not right, if the stars are not aligning. Let's keep going.
In March, he was indicted in Oklahoma on 5 counts of lewd or indecent acts with a child. Clementshire was in court Thursday and gave a statement that said in part, quote, "Today is a new beginning for me, my family, and friends who have been by my side through this horrendous journey. I leave this courtroom today not as a victim, but a survivor." After court, Morris's defense attorney read a statement on his behalf. It said in part, quote, "Tell Ms. Clementshire and her family that he sincerely apologizes for his conduct and asks for their forgiveness." Clementshire has become a vocal advocate for victims of sexual abuse. She testified on the Texas House floor in support of legislation called Trey's Law that protects victims. State Representative Jeff Leach, who represents Collin County, authored the bill. He was also in court Thursday. He sent Fox 4 a statement that said in part, quote, "Going forward, we must do all we can to support abuse victims like Cindy, who had her childhood robbed from her and has had to live with shame and pain for decades before finally seeing justice prevail today." Morris's time in court isn't over yet. He's still involved in 2 other pending lawsuits. Clementshire filed a lawsuit against Morris and the Gateway Church elders, alleging they knew about the abuse and covered it up. And another one was filed by Morris against Gateway Church to get millions of dollars in retirement pay. Gateway denies that Morris is owed money, but Morris disagrees, alleging it is part of his contract.
There'll be a day where you can get all these damn people up out of here, man. Like, not there, but I'm hoping that there will be a day where all these people get exposed. Shout out to Cat Williams. What he said? These deviants will be exposed. What did he say? What did he say, y'all? For those that saw the Cat Williams interview on Club Shay Shay. It's time to expose all these damn crazy ass people. This is the reason why y'all be wondering why I work and go home. I do my little bit of traveling outside the goddamn country. Outside the country when I kind of go out, kind of sort of, it's more so sightseeing. I'm not really into clubs and stuff like that. I'm good on all that. But that's the reason why I move the way that I move, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Former Texas mega church pastor Robert Morris pleads guilty to child sex abuse. The founder of Texas megachurch, who resigned last year after a woman in Oklahoma accused the pastor of sexually abusing her in the 80s, pleaded guilty Thursday to 5 counts of lewd and indecent acts with a child. Authorities said. Again, y'all, I am begging y'all. Y'all gonna look me in my eye and tell me that this only happened. He only did this to one child. He only did this to one child. This is the 80s, y'all. Cameras wasn't really a thing back then. Cameras was not really a thing back then. Imagine the amount of people that got away with doing these types of things. Just imagine. Robert Preston Morris, 64 years old, entered the plea before a judge in Oklahoma's Osage County as part of a plea agreement, according to the state attorney general's office. So he took a plea deal. Alleged abuse began in 1982 when the victim was 12 years old, and Morris was a traveling evangelist staying in Hominy, Oklahoma with her family. He was staying with her family? Oh, that's even worse. According to the statement by Oklahoma's Attorney General Gentner Drummond, the abuse allegedly continued for 4 years. So from 12 years old till she was 16 years old. That's such a shame. Morris, the senior pastor of Gateway Church in South Lake, Texas, until his resignation, was indicted by an Oklahoma grand jury last year. Under the plea agreement, Morris received 10 years suspended sentence, with the first 6 months to be served in the Osage County Jail. The victim, now named Cindy Clementshire, who is now 55 years old, said in a statement, "Justice has finally been served, and the man who manipulated, groomed, and abused me as a 12-year-old innocent girl is finally going to be behind bars." The Associated Press typically does not name people who they have been assaulted unless they come forward publicly, as Clementshire has done. My hope is that many victims hear my story and it can help lift their shame and allow them to speak up. I hope that the laws continue to change and new ones are written so children and victims' rights are better protected. I hope that people understand the only way to stop child sexual abuse is to speak up when it happens or it is suspected. That's a fact. Excuse me, y'all. A message seeking comment left at Gateway Church's administrative offices in South Lake, Texas, was not immediately returned. Morris also registered as a sex offender and will be supervised by Texas authority via interstate compact. Morris was also ordered to pay his costs of incarceration, including any medical expenses and restitution to the victim. And that's a plus. A message left for one of Morris' attorneys, Mac Martin of Oklahoma City, was not immediately returned. Gateway Church was founded by Morris in 2000. He has been politically active and formerly served President Donald Trump and oh, big surprise. Big surprise. He has been politically active and formerly served on the President Donald Trump's Evangelical Advisory Board. Big effing surprise. Release the files. The church hosted Trump on a Dallas campus in 2020 for a discussion of race relations and race relations and the economy. The pleas were entered before Osage County District Special Judge Cindy Pickerel. Quote, there can be no tolerance for those who prey on children, German said. This case is all the more despicable because because the perpetrator was a pastor who exploited his position of trust and authority. The victim in this case has waited far too many years for this day. That's a fact. That's a fact. Talk to me, y'all. Jump in the comments. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, y'all be safe for